Hello everyone and welcome to episode 21 of Captured Lightning. I am your host, the world famous cheeseburger head trainer of the Worldwide Wrestling Dojo. And tonight we have the returning JohnLee Kirk. JohnLee Kirk comes back to Captured Lightning after an impressive debut, looking to pick up his first victory. But he has a tough task because he is facing the miscreant, the unorthodox, the unconventional Athrun Amada. Athrun Amada is looking for his first victory as well. Let's hear from these competitors.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Captured Lightning Sphere, Athrun Amada has arrived and he's here to take on JohnLee Kirk, the new athletic flyboy, the highlight reel. But let me tell you something, it's great. I love him. JohnLee, I see a lot of myself in you. Young, ambitious, rambunctious. Everything you want to do, you just want to take the world and then some. But that's where your problems lie. You see, you fly just a little too close to the sun. And just like Icarus, you're going to fall. And you will fall hard.
The moment everyone has been waiting for. The fan favorite JohnLee Kirk is back on Captured Lightning. Last time I was here, well, we're not going to talk about last time I was here because last time, that's the past. This is the future, and the future holds JohnLee as the victor over Athrun Amada.
Referee Ashley Stevens in charge of the action tonight. We have Athrun Amada making his debut, taking on the returning JohnLee Kirk. JohnLee Kirk walks to the center, offers the handshake, but Athrun Amada simply walks away, says no thank you to that handshake. JohnLee Kirk returning after a very, very impressive showing against Dylan Mesh, but just cannot pick up that first victory. Only in his second professional wrestling match on Athrun Amada. 4 years of experience. He sees that lockup coming, just ducks down. And Athrun Amada talking a little trash to JohnLee Kirk right now. JohnLee Kirk goes for a lockup again, but Athrun Amada just ducks under it once again. Just clowning JohnLee Kirk. JohnLee Kirk is frustrated with himself. He's frustrated he fell for the same trick twice. And Athrun just a lot of early trash talk right now in this match. Cocky wrestler. And there's the lockup. But it just locked up and snatches on that headlock on JohnLee Kirk. JohnLee Kirk answers with his own headlock. Just wrenching the hell out of a tight, strong headlock there. Two fantastic, well put together athletes, and Athrun Amada, great wrestling to get back to that headlock. Goes for the takeover. JohnLee Kirk holds on. Athrun Amada tries for a second headlock takeover. JohnLee Kirk picks him up. Oh, but Athrun Amada used that momentum to complete the headlock takeover and get JohnLee Kirk down to the mat. JohnLee Kirk with a little bit of the size advantage just works back up. Athrun Amada with a slight height advantage. Shoots him off. Athrun pumps on the brakes. Punches him in the gut. Another one to the gut. A third one for good measure. Athrun grabs the headlock again on the opposite side this time, trying something different. Gets shot off by JohnLee Kirk. Tries for the shoulder tackle. JohnLee Kirk does not budge. Pushes him back. Goes for the whip. JohnLee reverses. And hits his own shoulder tackle. Knocks Athrun Amada down. JohnLee Kirk is done with Athrun Amada's games. Takes off. Athrun drops down. Leapfrogs. Goes for the hip toss. JohnLee Kirk puts on the brakes. Switches it. Connects with his own hip toss. JohnLee Kirk is on fire right now. Grabs Athrun Amada. Big heel to the core. Just chucks him to the other side. JohnLee Kirk has all the momentum right now. He's going for a body slam. Gets Athrun up. Hits the body slam. JohnLee Kirk just tossing Athrun Amada all over the ring. Looks to be calling for one more. Oh, going for that handspring elbow. Oh, Athrun's straight kick right to the solar plexus there. And JohnLee Kirk might be just done after that. That is a tough area to get hit in. Just you find yourself out of breath right there, just gasping for air. And Athrun connects, snap suplex. Floats into the cover. Great technique there. JohnLee Kirk kicks out. And Athrun now, just punishing with that ground and pound. Originally a high flyer in his career, but found that recently he's been working more of the ground and pound action. And you see that here against JohnLee Kirk. Just vicious strikes, another club to the back. And again, there's some back and forth action here. JohnLee Kirk trying to fight back. On Athrun Amada goes to the hair, just pulls JohnLee Kirk down. Calls himself the miscreant, and that's because of moves like that. So the hair pull to gain an advantage. And Athrun Amada just stalking JohnLee Kirk right now. Goes to get him up. Gets him back up to the ropes. And a chop right to the chest. Vicious strike there. Shoots off JohnLee Kirk. Oh, just connects, just clips him in the forehead with that clothesline. And JohnLee Kirk might be out. It might call him in the eye as well. Ashley Stevens checking on him, see if he can continue. But JohnLee Kirk may need a moment, but Athrun Amada is not giving him any breathing room. Let's just connect like right across the eye with that clothesline. Sends JohnLee off. Goes for it again. JohnLee ducks. Ducks back elbow. Goes for the handspring. Athrun connects with the German suplex. Oh, he's going looking for that cover. Goes into the cover. Only a 2 count. Still a lot of life left in JohnLee Kirk. And great counter there by Athrun Amada. JohnLee Kirk goes for the handspring back elbow, but Athrun connects with the German suplex. Just back to those strikes, those forearms. Right to the jaw. Goes for a clothesline again. JohnLee gets the waist lock. Athrun fights out with the back elbows. JohnLee with his own elbows. Goes for the big one. Athrun ducks. Northern Light suplex with the bridge, but floats over. Might be going for a cover here. Oh, back to the hair. Pulls JohnLee Kirk up. Hooks him for that suplex. Might be going for a Falcon Arrow here, but JohnLee catches him. Michinoku driver, and that might be the opening he needs to finish this match and get some offense going. JohnLee Kirk just been taking a ton of punishment from Athrun Amada, but he still has a fight left. He won't give up. Athrun Amada just not moving after that Michinoku driver. That might have rocked him there. And JohnLee Kirk is ready. He sees it. Sees a shot. There's a clothesline. A second clothesline. And a trifecta of clotheslines by JohnLee Kirk. He's starting to feel it. He's starting to feel that momentum. Ducks the clothesline. Scoops him up. Spins him out. Blue Thunder Bomb by JohnLee Kirk. 1, 2. Only a 2. Needed more coverage on those shoulders with those legs. Strong move there. That Michinoku driver create the opening, and JohnLee Kirk with the Blue Thunder Bomb now. Athrun Amada goes to the jaw with the jawbreaker there. JohnLee charges in. Athrun pops him up into the hot shot. The stun gun, as some call it. Athrun takes off. 619 splash. He calls that the Bulls in the Bronx. Again, if I had to describe one word for Athrun Amada as a wrestler, it would be unconventional. He does so many unique moves. And another unique move he's going for is that Shinigami Strike, his finishing move. That Gore special into that lariat, but he misses the lariat. JohnLee grabs him. Russian leg sweep. And tips up. Spins into a twisting corkscrew senton on Athrun Amada there. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. JohnLee Kirk needs to follow up. I know he's frustrated, but he needs to follow up if he hopes to win this match, because Athrun Amada, with the experience advantage, is a crafty wrestler. JohnLee gets him up. He follow up with something. Athrun with the forearm. JohnLee with his own forearm. Athrun with one. JohnLee with one. Well, that might have rocked Athrun, but he comes back. Just not enough power behind those forearms to take down JohnLee. JohnLee ducks the clothesline. Handspring into a flying headbutt. I've never seen that before. A handspring into a flying headbutt, but it's effective. Absolutely interesting offense here by JohnLee Kirk with the handspring into the headbutt. Doesn't get the victory, but he needs to follow up. He's calculating his next move. Thinking about it. He's getting Athrun in position. Oh, he's thinking something different. He wants to go up. He wants to go outside, it looks like. Yep. Might be going to the top for something. Waiting for Athrun to get up. Goes for a springboard. High risk and misses. Rolls through. Kicks Athrun Amada in the gut. Takes off. Sunset flip. Doesn't get him down. Athrun grabs the legs. 1, 2. And he grabs the ropes. And that's the 3 count. The miscreant Athrun Amada uses the ropes to gain a victory. First victory here on his debut at Captured Lightning. Fantastic match by these 2 athletes. You hate to see it in this way, but Athrun Amada is now 1-0 here. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you here next time.